Welcome to Business Talk. Our guest for today is Mohammed Hashim, creator and designer of Darahem board game. Mohammed, tell us about yourself.
My name is Mohammed Hashim. I'm a mathematician by trade, and I design games.
Wow. And what is Darahem?
Darahem is a board game. It's basically a game for 2 to 4 players, where a family can sit together or some friends can sit together and have fun. It takes 30 minutes to play, and it's very fast-paced. You don't wait for your turn. It's everyone's involved all the time.
Oh, that's very nice. How did the idea came about? How did you come up to have this game made?
Well, the story is originally, the original concept for the idea came to me when me and my brother and sister, a long time ago, were bored in a hotel room, and we had some toys and things to play with. I'm like, let's play a game. So I made up this game because I'm the eldest of all my cousins.
Wow.
And I would always make up the games in the backyard, the races and the football games and stuff like that. So I liked creating games. So I came up with the concept. We enjoyed it a lot. We brought it back to Jeddah and we started playing it with our cousins. But back then it wasn't perfect. It was broken. So I was a teenager, so I forgot about it, went to uni, did my master's, came back home, and when I was back, I was like, what happened to that game? So I just remembered it, and I started, I can fix it now. I'm an adult, I'm a mathematician, I can make it work. So I fixed it, started playing with my friends, and they really liked it. Like, it really took off. My aunt and her husband would play it with their friends, and our circles really liked it. So one of my friends convinced me, yalla, let's get into business, let's do it.
Wow, that's an amazing story. And I'm sure as most entrepreneurs or people, wanting to start their own businesses, there's always a lot of obstacles. So can you tell us about the obstacles that you faced while designing this game?
Well, some of the biggest obstacles were to get it made and getting the designs, because I had to design it in China.
Wow.
Because we don't have the manufacturing capabilities here to make the specific shapes I wanted. So figuring that out, I had to go to China myself and talk to the manufacturers. It was tough, and lots of emails back and forth. I had to learn about Gematic. I had to do a lot, and it was just me and my friend, and we were both also working at the same time. So it's been a tough journey. It took much longer than I thought to get the games landed in Jeddah.
Wow, how long did it take?
From the time we decided to make it happen till it landed, over a year and a half maybe. Yeah, it was tough. But now we're getting better, so hopefully for our next shipment it will take a few months to get them in, which is coming soon, inshallah.
Do you have any plans for the future, another game or?
So yes, me and my partner Wabil are starting a small business. We're calling it Meme Wow Games, Mohammed Wabil, and hopefully we're gonna produce some expansions for Darahem first. So we're gonna get some extra cards for people to add, and we're working on a 6-player version, which is still in the works because it's really hard to make the probabilities fit, so no one gets cornered out of the game. When you're 6, it's a bit tougher, but inshallah we're working on it. We're getting close. And a few other games, some new projects as well.
Are you welcoming game designers, people who have ideas?
Well,
or not at the moment?
No, because we have so many ideas already. We have a list of ideas we want to do, so that's not the problem. The issue is just getting the capital and the time to do them.
Oh, okay, I see. Now, a lot of people have been saying that the game is a little pricey.
Okay.
What do you have to say about that?
Well, yes, it's a high-end game because of all the components, so it's really expensive to make. I would love to charge less, but we have to have our margin, and it's very thin because of the number of components. So we have the dice, we have 110 coins, we have these buckets, which are actually really hard to make because of the shape. They're circular. So and we have the Gematic fees to pay, and so overall it costs us a big amount of money to get them here. And if you compare them to Western games like Monopoly or Risk, it is within the range, even cheaper than a lot of these games.
Yeah, I agree. I've bought some board games.
Yeah, the only things that are cheaper are card games that are just a pack of cards. That's very cheap to make. But this is in the category of strategy games, and those games are in the right range.
Great, thank you. Is there anything else you would like to tell our viewers? Where can they buy the game?
Oh yes, you can find the game in Jarir, Dukkan Afkar, Souk.com, Virgin, and Challenge Round.
Thank you so much, Muhammad, for coming to us today, and the game seems wonderful and I can't wait to play it. You can find him on Darahem, the game, on social media, and you can follow us and subscribe on YouTube, Saudi Gazette Business Talk.